The United States has maintained a strong military partnership with Israel for decades. Juniper Cobra, or JC-16 as we call it, is a combined ballistic missile defense exercise that will use computer simulations to train U.S. and Israeli military service members. The purpose of the exercise is to improve interoperability by exercising our active missile defense, air defense forces, and combined ability to defend against missile attacks. JC-16, as said by Svika earlier, is the 8th in a series of biennial Juniper Cobra exercises dating back to 2001 that have been conducted in Israel between our two nations. Though driven by the overall situation in the Middle East, the exercise did not relate to any specific real-world events. JC-16 is not related to any particular event or development.
This is the 8th exercise, began in 2001. Basically, it's a few weeks of exercise, focus on a very realistic scenario, a multi-directional threat, a lot of changes in this dynamic environment in the last few years, and I believe in the near future. So we try to improve our skills, our operational capabilities, and we are doing that together in a combined mission, in combined environment with United States of America, EUCOM, and Army forces.
We have over 1,700 U.S. soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines that will train side by side with the IDF personnel. This exercise is only one example of the historic relationship and highly valued security partnership between our two nations. Support to Israel has been an integral part of U.S. policy in the region for decades, and this exercise has and will continue to directly support that policy. This exercise demonstrates the unwavering U.S. commitment to the security of Israel.
It's a very important and very significant exercise for IDF and IAF as well, as part of the mission and the environment that we are part of that situation. That exercise was planned a year and a half ago, and I believe that it will improve our operational skills in the near future.
This exercise is our nation's premier exercise in this region and EUCOM's highest priority exercise in 2016. Our presence and participation in this training event increases our military readiness, but just as importantly, it also signals our resolve to support Israel and strive for peace in the Middle East. We're certainly prepared to work alongside Israel in any of a number of circumstances, and certainly the way technology and things have evolved and the way the threats have evolved drive us to remain engaged. And so as we look at what we did in the past and what we're doing now, there's an improvement in technology that we employ. There's an improvement in our techniques and procedures as we work together. We have improved the organizational structure on the U.S. command and control side. So we transitioned from a joint defense of Israel to a joint task force. So all of the U.S. military units in Israel now answer to me in this role. So that lets us do an even better job of integration. Certainly when we think about where we've been, we think about where we're going to go in the future. Svika and I are already talking about how we will continue to train between the JC exercises and what's important to us. And we're going to continue to talk about what JC-18 and JC-20 bring forward for a training opportunity. Obviously, events around the world, not just here, color our thinking. So we're not going to focus on a particular country, but we certainly have to pay attention to everything that's going on around us.